Hello, this is Simon Klein from TradeSmart at 10 past 9 a.m. Eastern Time on the 11th of March 2018. Welcome to this week's episode of Where is the Dollar Going Next? And what you see before you is a dollar index on the daily chart wound back to the end of the previous week. We said last week that if the dollar's able to hold this demand zone, then it may very well move to the upside, but if not, it may continue moving to the downside. So let's take a look at how the market played out last week. So on Monday, the market moved up slightly from this demand zone, but on Tuesday, the market continued moving to the downside. On Wednesday, the market stabilized. And on Thursday, we actually moved to the upside. And on Friday, we moved slightly to the downside from this supply zone above. So the question is this: what are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this week? If we're able to continue moving to the upside and break above this supply zone, then it's likely we'll continue moving to the supply zone above. If on the other hand, it's not able to do that, and we put in a lower high and start to move to the downside, then it's most likely, if we're able to break below this demand zone, then we're likely to hit the bottom of the base again and potentially move even lower. So these are the odds based on this time frame. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. And as we said last week and the previous week, it's very similar. If we're able to go above and close above the top of the base, then we're likely to continue moving to the supply zone above. If not, then we're likely to move down to the bottom of the base. And if we take a look at the monthly chart, you can see, as we've said in previous weeks, that we're moving up from a demand zone that was once supply, and it's very likely we'll continue moving higher to this supply zone above. And if we're not able to do that, then we'll just continue moving to the downside. And as we've said in previous weeks, if we're not able to hold this demand zone, then it's most likely we'll continue moving to the downside to this demand zone below. So these are the odds of where the dollar is likely to go next this week. What I'd like to do now is point your attention to a webinar that is happening tomorrow called the Timing Research Show, where myself and another 4 professional traders will be discussing the future movements of the S&P 500. And I'd also like to point your attention to an ebook which I have contributed towards called Indicators That Make Dollars and Cents. And again, I'll leave a link to both of these below this video, whether you're watching it on my YouTube channel or my blog. So that's all for now. This is Simon Klein from TradeSmart. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe at the end. Wishing you the best of luck with your trading this week.